Hi guys.
Hey.
I thank you all for joining me on today. We're all entrepreneurs. Let's just get right into the nitty gritty and try to help some people with some questions that they might struggle with as they try to jump out into this great big sea of entrepreneurship. Yeah. My first question is, what is your why? And what I mean by that is, what is the main driving force behind your starting your entrepreneurial ventures? We'll start with Crystal Stevens.
I would say my why would be first, being able to pass something out to my children, being able to create financial wealth outside of working a 9 to 5. I want to be able to provide work for people outside of just my family, to be able to find for those who need work, like women who come out of jail and finding employment is not easy, being able to employ those type of people. So being able to be a blessing to somebody else outside of just myself is my why.
Definitely for legacy for my family. I was in corporate America for 15 years and always had my time regulated. So when I first came into this, it was because I was able to dream outside of the corporate structure and not play it so safe, but saw a way that I could actually use my gifts and talents and actually get paid what I was worth. So that's what I was really after. So it was to build legacy, in addition to the fact that just like in order to help people, it's my ministry too. So it's all in sync together. So if I could put the why together, I would say it's legacy for the family as far as generationally, and then it has to do with ministry, my purpose and calling.
Mighty Alex.
Go ahead. Okay, I'll start and chime in. For me, the why would be like I recall legacy. So it is legacy, just showing our kids and the youth and everybody that comes up after us that you don't have to always be in business for somebody else, that you can have something that is your own. So just having ownership, also showing that, like she said, you don't have to work a 9 to 5. Bring your family together is something that we wanted to do. So nowadays, like the Black community, we just want to show that the family is a unit. So as we build legacy through our personal business, we also pass down something to our kids that's wealth building, and also it's motivational to let them know that they can do something more than just go to school and work for somebody else.
You got anything, Jerry? Or
I think you hit everything on that.
And there you have it. You good? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, and this is good. This is dialogue. It's not just me interviewing you guys, but feel free to ask questions and have a free-flowing conversation. I would say my why was right along the same line as you guys, building legacy and shifting the generation and all that wonderful stuff. And I find that having a good grasp of the why is what keeps you when you're floating from idea to result phase.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to lead with that question. And for you at home, if you're going to start a venture, you need to pinpoint what your why is, because indeed that's the only thing that's going to keep you when the rough times and the tumultuous times come.
Yeah.
Okay, I see that hit
Yes.
right in the soul. So let's go ahead and dive into that. What a lot of people don't really have an appreciation for is the tumult, the hell that comes along with striving to change the trajectory of a generation,
right?
The trajectory of your personal situation.
Right.
Can you guys just speak a little bit to what you may have experienced and some of what it has cost you thus far to try to build what you're building, so the people will know, because there's somebody watching that it's costing them something, and they may feel like because it's costing them something, it's not right, it's not of God, etc., etc. So let's kind of dive in individually what the cost, and don't get yourself choked up in here,
right?
Because I know that the cost
is
high.